Hello, my beautiful friends. Happy Friday. If you're watching this on the day I posted it. Friends, I can't believe it's the weekend already, which means we get to hang out, do a little haul, chit chat. Maybe the kids will make an appearance. I know Daisy's somewhere roaming around. I don't know where Leo is. But friends, I'm so excited. We are officially in May. It is May 2nd. And friends, so if you saw in my thumbnail, yes, there is something we need to talk about. And I'm, so this is not really something that I normally talk about on my channel. This is not something I like to highlight on my channel, but I feel like it's too important and too big not to, address. And I just have to say, and the reason why I'm sharing it is because it involves you. And, so, I started when I started my channel, I'm not going to go that far back, but back in January when I sat in the same exact spot, I talked about some of my goals for 2025. And one of them was to focus more on my content myself and pour my energy into my content, and be dedicated to what I'm doing and my craft and my content to you guys, and not be focusing on helping other people, other content creators, but really just focusing on myself. And friends, I don't want to cry, but for the month of April, and again, I don't really like to talk about this. It makes me feel weird, but I'm just going to say it. For the month of April, my channel got 1.4 million views. 1.4 million views. I never thought that was ever going to be a thing. And to put a little perspective to it, so on a normal, and I would say from the last year or so, to get 1 million views on my channel, collectively, it would be about 3 months or so. And to be able to get that in 1 month is wild. And in the first couple of years when I was doing my YouTube channel, 1 million views, it would take me over a year to get over 1 million views for the month. And I'm not sharing this to brag, because you guys know I don't really like to talk about YouTube numbers and views and all that stuff. But it is so, such a big number. I'm like, I can't not talk about it, And the reason why I'm really talking about it is because of you guys, because you made that possible. When I hit 1 million views 10 days ago, I was I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I thought, okay, after this, it's going to just kind of flatline. But no, it kept going. And I just want to say a massive thank you to every single one of you, because you really have embraced my content. You've embraced my channel. And I am beyond thankful to have this opportunity to be able to sit with you every single day and, share my adventures out shopping, a little bit of my life, just a little behind the scenes. And I'm really 1.4 million views. Thank you. And thank you to God for opening up those doors and giving me the opportunity, giving me those creative bits of inspiration. And, I've tried to add a few things into my channel, evolving it, and you guys have really embraced it. And I just want to say thank you, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do this, and then the fact that I do this every single day, and you come back and back and back, and you hang out with me, and you laugh with my silly jokes. It just means so much to me. And I read the comments, and I know some of some of you literally make me cry with some of the kind words that you say. And I just have to say thank you, because when I started my channel almost 7 years ago in January 12th of 2019, it was just a little hobby, something to share my excitement about the 99, and it has taken on a life of its own. It's evolved into something much, much bigger than I had ever imagined. So I just want to say thank you to every single one of you, because you showed me, and I am proof, that when you focus on you and no one else, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but when you when you pour your energy and your hard work into yourself, it pays off. I don't want to say stay in my own lane. I've stayed in my own highway at this point. I'm in my own highway, doing my own thing, and just focusing on myself, and that has paid off so much. And I'm still working on my goals, my other goals, like my weight loss journey. I'm still working on that. And, you know, if you guys have seen my content, I really have tried to evolve and add other things that you all have enjoyed so far. So I just want to say thank you. And I'm beyond grateful to every single one of you for allowing me to be in your homes, in your TVs, on your computers, on your phones. And I know for some of you who watch just my walkthroughs don't know what I look like, so you just hear a voice. And I've had people say, "Oh my God, I recognize your voice." Or someone recently said, "Oh, me and my husband watch you all the time." And my husband says, "Oh, I hear Sway in the background. What's up, my Sway?" You know, and it's like, it's so rewarding to me as a content creator to hear those types of comments. On Tuesday I took a day off because I was really sick. I got food poisoning, and that really took me out. And I'm a little stuffed up because I have allergies. So, it's been a week. It really has been a week. But yeah, I just want to say thank you, my friends. I am beyond grateful to you. And I look forward to continuing to grow with you. And I look forward to, maybe having another announcement next month. Not necessarily about views, but something else, But I just wanted to address it and say thank you, because it was just too big of a milestone to not address it. And I feel like it would be doing you a disservice for not acknowledging what you've done for my channel. So from the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. Thank you. All right, my friends. Daisy, what are you eating? Oh my God, it's like dealing with toddlers. Daisy, hey, what are you doing? All right, sorry. You know what? All right, sorry. She was just eating some kibble that fell off the bowl, and I wasn't sure what it was. So anyway, jumping right into my my haul video. Let's see, what do I have here? I'm like, what do I have here? All right, so, I guess I only got this one. Anyway, so the first thing I'm grabbing out of my bag is the Palm dish brush. This is the made with beechwood. This actually came from Walmart. I think it was like $3.80 something. So I did grab this from Dollar Tree. So I'm noticing the Dollar Tree is getting a lot of items originally from Walmart. So this was one of them. I was very excited. I thought there was another cleaning product that I grabbed, a cleaning tool. I guess not. Anyway, all right. So you guys know my niece and nephew are going to be graduating this month. So I just started grabbing them a couple of things. So I grabbed her this little scrunchie. She's very girly. She loves Hello Kitty and all that stuff. So you guys know. So I did grab her this one, the little headband. She told me exactly what she wanted, so I was like, all right. She also told me she wanted some little girly nails, so I did grab these are actually made for kids. These are little press-on nails, so excited about that. And I love that she likes all the stuff that I pick out for her. The little graduation bag, so I can put some other gifts in. And I did buy a whole bunch of other stuff at Five Below, which I'll show you later on in the video. This bag has some snacks. So I picked up the chili pineapple. It says dried pineapple wedges. So this is kind of a random bag. I needed some more Ziploc bags, so I grabbed these. And also, I saw these. I haven't tried them before. This is the Splash. This is the Sparkling Blood Orange. The kids are being extra this morning. Like they already ate and they're acting like they're starving. This was the Rock Poppet. Rock Poppet version or flavor. What are you doing, Leo? Papa, you already ate. And then this is the watermelon. Like, literally, they're gouging for food. I'm like, you just ate. I'm like, anyway. But, yeah. So, yeah, keep an eye for the stuff at Walmart. At Dollar Tree from Walmart because, they're getting a lot of stuff. And, friends, if you haven't watched my Walmart video for Mother's Day, definitely check it out. Walmart duped Dollar Tree, which is crazy. And I know they're both duped another name brand. I forget the name of the company, but those Mother's Day tumblers that we got for $1.25, Walmart is selling them for almost $9. The same ones. The only one of them says like something different, but it's the same cup. And I'm like, I mean, I don't know if it's the exact same cup for, allegedly, so just saying, definitely keep an eye out for them. All right. So I guess I was oh, okay, hold on. I was like trying to find, I'm like, I know there's something else in here. Oh no, wait. Don't you hate when things disappear on you inside the bag? All right, I was so excited, friends. I was able to get my hands on the new watermelon collection by Be Pure. So this is the lip sugar scrub. These are selling super fast. If you see them and want them, grab them. Don't think about it because they're not going to be there. Also, I grabbed the little lip scrubber. And this one was like there was one left, and I almost missed them because they were behind these. So when I was like, oh, let me just see, and then I found one behind the whole rack of these, or behind the whole display of these. So this one is the lip oil, and friends, grab it. Everybody's looking for this one for whatever reason. This is the one that everybody wants, but I grabbed each one of them. So these are for the bestie. She's back in New York, and I know a lot of you are in the East Coast and always tell me, oh, we can't find half the stuff you guys you show in California. And it's funny because I feel like it's usually the other way around. Like a lot of times, like New York gets stuff that we're like, I never seen that. So, these went flying. Okay, so I actually already opened one, but I grabbed two of these. These are the little ginger chews. Oh my goodness, these are like candy. Like they're sweet. I mean, like of course they're ginger, but it's not like just pure ginger. I think there's some sweetness in here. Okay, it says cane sugar, ginger, tapioca, starch, and corn coconut oil. Really delicious. Oh my goodness, I'm glad I grabbed 2 bags, but if I see them again this weekend, I'm definitely gonna grab more because they were so delicious. And then what else did I grab? Oh, I found a little Gold Bond. I was like, oh, this is a nice little thing to have. It's a little travel size. So especially with summer coming, I was like, if you're doing a lot of walking, put this in your shoes. So, when you take your shoes off at the end of the day, you're not going to be all stinky, just to keep your feet nice and fresh and dry. And speaking of fresh, I did grab the Guru Nanda mouthwash. Oh, oops. There we go. Leo's being so funny. So I grabbed the mouthwash. That's the travel size. And then I also grabbed this one. This is the Aguas Frescas de Agua y Pepino. Agua y Limón y Cucumber Limeade. Limonada de Pepino. There we go. I haven't tried it yet. I'm excited to try it. So looking forward to that. I also did pick up a little pizza crust. So I'm gonna, because I know one of you did request for me to do a Dollar Tree pizza, so I'm gonna be doing my own version. Like I'm using that as like obviously the base, but I'm gonna really make it my own using Dollar Tree products. So that will be in Sunday's that will be Sunday's cooking video. So now you have a little exclusive. All right. Oh my goodness, friends, I feel like I'm such a señora. Like I'm literally excited about this. They had these little tortilla warmers at Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness, I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Okay, so this says fits up to 12 tortillas. Inside to keep tortillas warm. Inside, for microwave use only. Oh, you can actually put this in the microwave? Okay. And it says, coma y beba. Eat and drink. It says heat and keep tortillas warm for up to an hour. And it's all in Spanish. It's English and Spanish. Hand wash. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there was like, is it like a Latino owned company? But I don't think so. But either way, I was like, I love these. These are so nice. I'm definitely going to try them. I love my tortillas. So this is such a great product for $1.25. And somebody else did tell me that these actually came from Walmart, which I'm like, Walmart is to send. I'm like, yes, Walmart, keep sending all the good stuff over to Dollar Tree for $1.25. I'm like, yes. These were just in a regular pack, so I don't know if they were they were coming in one of those like hooks. But somebody did tell me that these originally came from Walmart, so I was like, heck yeah, I love when that happens when they give us like Walmart products. All right, so I grabbed this. This is the Witch Hazel. Clean and fresh, naturally cleanses, clarifying, balance your skin for all skin types. So people say that this is actually really good to use like under your armpits. It extends the life of your deodorant, or it just keeps you extra fresh throughout the day. And I'm like, I'll give it a try. Like, I don't like sweat. I mean, I sweat, obviously we all sweat, but like I don't sweat like where it smells. And I know some guys like have like a super heavy odor, but I was like, yeah, well, why not? Like, it's going to be super hot this summer, so why not? If it's going to keep me extra fresh, I'll give it a try, And then I grabbed some pepperoni for the pizza, and I was craving pineapple because you guys know I love pineapples, so I grabbed some pineapples as well. And I know I could have easily just add Old Bay to the tuna, but I was like, this is interesting. So I grabbed the chicken of the sea tuna with Old Bay. So I'll give it a try. Was it last week? When I did the little cucumber cracker tuna salad or tuna little appetizer. Oh my goodness, friends. It was such a super simple recipe, but it was so delicious. I ended up making 2 cans, so I ended up having that whole thing for lunch. Obviously, I didn't eat all of them with crackers, but most of them I ate with cucumbers. But it was delicious. If you haven't watched that video, definitely check it out. And I would definitely say, I would definitely recommend you try it during the summertime. It is definitely such a refreshing little treat. The cucumber, the little cracker, it just all goes well. So I would highly recommend that one. All right, let's see. What else did I grab? I want to say I already showed these. I feel like one of some bags. I grabbed more. Well, I grabbed the glow up stuff for the bestie. I feel like I already showed this. No, I think I did. And then I don't know if I showed these, the little freezer bars. These are the Margaritaville. So, all right, let's see. And then, so I did go to Five Below as well. I picked this up for my niece, for her. I don't know if I'm going to hold this for, I don't know if I'm going to give it to her for her birthday. I mean, for her graduation or her birthday. Her birthday's later on in the year. But I grabbed her the little bow table. Friends, this was $5.55. I couldn't believe it. I was like, holy cow, this is $5.55. I really thought this was going to be $10. But no, it was $5.55. So I was like, heck yeah, that's a good gift. And I know she's super girly, so I know she'll love it. I also grabbed her this one. This is the Sweet Treat Sundae. I think it was Sabrina Carpenter as a dupe for her perfume. So this was another great deal for $5. The perfume that I got her from Dollar Tree, the Joy, I don't know. The one that came from Walmart, she loved it. The only thing is, and we both noticed it because she was like, oh, try it too, Tio Sway. And so I did, and it does kind of wear off like after an hour, but she was like, reapplying it constantly, so she didn't have to worry about that. But we did both notice that it does fade. And I also grabbed her this one, the little hairbrush, because she's got long hair. Best Friends Forever. It is a detangler brush, so I was like, yeah, that'd be a nice little gift. I know my comadre will approve. So, all right. And then yesterday I went to La Target. Friends, it was so sad. Like, okay. And I know that why people aren't going to Target, and I'm not saying, go shop there because I went shopping there. But I went, I've known the lady who stocks Dollar Spot. I've known her for years. And she was like, Sway, she's like, they've been cutting our hours. Like, she's like, we've been going home early. Because it's been super slow, and it's like and it really, like, I was like, wow, like, you really see the effect that things have. And unfortunately, it's the people at the very, very bottom that are affected the most. And that's like, that really broke my heart. I was like, oh my God, like I wanted to like, I mean, of course I gave her a hug, but I wanted to, it just made me feel like, wow, it's just like a reminder of like how everything is all connected, but how ultimately the people at the very bottom who are the ones, carrying these stores are the ones that are affected the most, so just kind of made me get a little bit sad. But anyway, sorry, I'm not trying to make it a sad conversation, but I was eyeballing these. I saw these on Instagram and they had them. So I was like, yes. So I grabbed 2 of these. These are $5. And their pillows are always nice. I have to say that the Target Dollar Spot pillows are like the same quality as the ones that you see throughout the store that are like $10 or $15. So I actually grabbed 2 of these so I can put one on each side of the couch. Because I do need to take down Easter. I always like to like leave it up for the rest of the month, so I feel like I got my money's worth. But it's time, so I do have stuff for summer. So I'm going to transition my my place into summer. And speaking of summer, I've had those. So those throws that you see in the background on top of the couch, those are from Christmas from like 4 years ago. No, maybe like 3 years ago from Target's Dollar Spot. Yeah, 3 years ago. And I'm like, you know what? I need something more like, neutral for the year. So I grabbed 3 of these. So I was like, okay, this actually kind of works well with the couch. And I just like to have it because the kids like to walk on the couch, or when Maggie was, alive, she would like to walk on top of the couch. So I just feel like this kind of keeps it clean because you can't really wash the couch, but you can wash these. So I'm going to put these throughout the top of the couch. So, and these were $5. So I splurged. So I was like, ooh, big spender sway over here. Okay, so I had bought a peeler, and I don't know what happened to it, so I had to buy another one. I was like, we'll just buy a cheapy one. I'm sure it's in my drawer somewhere, but I couldn't find it, so I was like, you know what, I just need a peeler. I need a peeler for the weekend because I'm going to be doing some cooking, not for cooking videos, but just some regular cooking, and then need a peeler, so. All right, another thing that I needed to buy was a meat thermometer because you guys know I've been doing a lot more cooking with like chicken and stuff. And I never really know, like, I know it's ready, like, well, it looks white, but I was like, I'd rather just know. So I bought a thermometer, for, I think it was like $6. I don't know. It was the cheapest one. Cause I was not paying $20 for a thermometer. But this one was cheap. Well, the cheapest one they had, I wouldn't say it's cheap, but let me see how much this was. This was $6.99. Cause yeah, some of them were like, the low end was like 20 and then it was like 30. I was like, no, I just need like a little cheapy, like to stick in and make sure it's all good. So anyway, so yeah, that is my haul for today, my friends. I am so excited. It's the weekend and yes. All right, friends, thank you so much. And again, thank you to every single one of you who has been watching. And please give this video a big old thumbs up. Also, the winner of the giveaway did already claim her prize. If you're watching this, I'm going to be mailing out your gift either today or tomorrow or as soon as possible, and I will email you the tracking. So, all right, my friends, have an amazing, wonderful day. I will be back tomorrow for more amazing content. And Sunday, I'll definitely be doing my walkthrough as well as my cooking video. So back to normal schedule for now. But all right, my friends, have an amazing, wonderful day. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Ciao.